Remind 101 and use Remind 101 either for your classroom or for your grade level. Simply go on one of your browsers and type in remind101.com. Once you're here, you're going to be prompted to sign up if you've not already signed up. Okay, you'll click on sign in. Choose your title, your first name, last name, email address, and then you're going to choose a password. Make sure you remember this password because you'll need it each time you sign in unless you save it. I already have an account. Once you have done this, you'll have your account and then you can push sign in. I'm going to go ahead and sign in, and we have one email address in our grade level that we've used to make our 5th grade account. So that is Miss Isom's. You can put in your email, and then the password, and then you're going to sign in. Now there's a couple different ways to use this. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to invite folks to your page. Now remember, when you're using Remind 101, that you can send out messages and they can see your messages, but they cannot respond directly to you. If they want to respond to you, they're going to have to either send you an email, if you prefer that, write a note in the agenda, those types of ways to respond to you. Alright, once you get in here, this is like your dashboard. Okay, this is where all your information's at. First thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to add a class before you do anything else. See how I have a 5th grade class here? You're going to have to add a class. So you'll click on Add a Class. Name your class. So if you teach kindergarten and you want a grade level class, kindergarten. Okay, and this will be visible to the folks that get messages from you. So it'll say from 5th grade or from kindergarten or from Mrs. Fulbright's class. So, and then you can put in a class code. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 7, 9. And that code, it said it was already taken, but let's see if it takes it. Okay, now what you're going to have is a screen here that talks about how to invite students or parents. Older grades, of course, students can log in, but where you can invite students or parents to actually sign up to receive messages. Without this, they're not going to receive the messages. You can simply print this, put it on the back of your newsletter, or send it home separately, letting your parents know that you'll be sending messages occasionally and that they can receive the messages through the telephone number on the screen and by sending this message to join. Okay, so you would print that, send it home, and there's nothing more you need to do as far as inviting parents at that point. At first I would send it home a couple times just in case someone didn't have the opportunity to sign up. Okay, so here's your class code that we put in, and here's the number they have to call, and then put this message in their messenger and text it. Once they've texted that message, they're going to receive a text back that says, please enter your name. Once they have entered their name and have signed up, how do you know whether or not anyone has signed up for your class? Well, let's go back to the 5th grade. Okay. Here are our subscribers. These are all the people that have signed up to receive messages. Okay. You can go through the list, scroll through the list, and once you scroll over someone's name, there will be an icon next to their name, whether they receive messages mobilely or whether they receive them through email. Okay. And you can go through the list and see who all has signed up if you need to. Now, once you have sent out the form showing how students or parents can actually connect to your Remind 101, how do you send a message out to everyone? Well, there's 2 ways to do this now. You can send a message to everyone in your class or on your list, or you can actually now recently choose certain folks to send a message to. Let's say there's a couple of students that need to work on assignment. You can send messages just to those direct parents right here. All you'd have to do is type in their name. If I wanted to send something to Aspen, I would just click on her name, Click off 5th grade because I only want it to her. Maybe she has an assignment due. Once I do that, it says you must send a minimum of 3 subscribers, okay? So maybe Aspen, Bailey, and Mountain. That's his father, okay? Once I've done that, I type my message. Please remember to send back the conference form, okay? And then either you can send it right away. Now keep in mind, if you're doing this at midnight, you're not going to want to send right away. Okay, I know some of us stay up a little later. If you want to schedule it for a different time, you're going to schedule for later. Click the date, click the time, and then schedule it. Okay, and once it's then scheduled, it will go at that date and that time that you have scheduled it. Okay, now I'm going to cancel it. The scheduler is great for if you, oh yeah, I got to remind the children on Friday that we have a vocabulary test. Well, it's Monday. What if you forget by Friday to send it? So as soon as you remember it, go to Remind 101, schedule it for Thursday, maybe around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so they'll remember to study for their vocabulary test. Okay? Now, anytime that you have either scheduled or sent a message, it'll show up down here below where you can send the messages. Right below here, you have your sent messages. These are all the things that we've sent for 5th grade. And then you have your scheduled. We have no scheduled messages, so if you did, it would show up. That way you can edit if you need to before it's sent. I hope that you will sign up for Remind 101. Our parents and our students have really enjoyed having that extra communication tool, but please keep in mind that although you have this, not everyone has signed up for it. So continue to send your newsletters and notes the way that you typically do. If you have any questions or concerns and you start using it and then you're not sure what to do, you can always message me and I'll help you in whatever way that I can. Thank you.